Hey, it's Luki Senpai, and today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. The game's been around for a bit. It's a visual novel. Not gonna go into too much details about it, we're just gonna learn about it together as we go. So let's get started. Ready. So a random person shouting, "Hey!" I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh no, why is it stuck? Ha! I'm not sure why it's stuck. I wonder if they restart it. Let's try. Main menu. Let's start a new game. Does it change? Still stuck on the menu. Refresh the capture. How does one refresh it? It does not seem to be liking it. What's wrong? You were fine when I was testing it. What's going on? Okay, that works. Cool. I'm not sure what the issue was, but... Hi. Actually pretty funny. Someone on my YouTube channel, her username is Sayuri, which is the same name of the girl who's screaming hate at me. Oh yeah. You know, what are the odds? Yeah, it's you! She says, "Hey!" So I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl, Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh no. When I get up late for my school. That's how I feel like. I gotta have so many alarms. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. She's like, "Oh, I guess I'm stuck with her. Might as well." Overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Honestly, what kind of friend is she? I'm not a great friend right now, man. That's mean, Leaky. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Or do you? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Oh no, she used a little squiggly. Whatever you say, Sayuri. She's so cute. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Their commute. Oh. By the way, Leaky, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Yeah, don't be a liar. Did I? Sure did. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Man, I am not a good friend here. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I mean, you could technically start a club for games and anime. There's plenty of students who did that. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, yeah, you just try to ditch your best friend. So, social skills are not the best there. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now. I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh man. You trust me, right? I feel like this was like a cough cough to the creator, like from the creators who made this game. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. Why not just join whatever club she's in? I think that'll work out better. No promises though. Well, yeah, at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Now, am I really promising that? Or is this a dismissively going along with whatever she's saying? She's so cute. She said, yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. This is your best friend. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I feel like I'm like getting called out or something. I'm relating to Sayuri a lot. The school day as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. Or before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. See? That would have been fine. That's a good option. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I feel a bit insulted. Just a little bit. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Ooh. Well, then you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. What is it, Maid Cafe? Eh? Meanie. I wonder what... Oh, Literature Club, okay. Sayuri is the vice president of the Literature Club. I mean, is that really the worst? Like... Man, judgy friend. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. So she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? As I asked my best friend, why do you care about me? Put the SpongeBob mocking meme right here. Well... I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Oops. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. My anime club. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning to have it planned all of this out? Both. Answer is both. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! She's so adorable. I'm not a good friend to her. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I hope it's a really good cupcake, though. I dejectedly follow your Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glanced around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Girl 2. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be a boy, huh? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Leaky. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. You've been trapped. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Only on your mind, huh? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I wonder how her hair stays like that. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. She's the one that made cupcakes. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Wow, she could just be petite. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. She's always like that. Don't mind her. Anyway, that is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Oh, she's so cute! It's a airplane for me. Fiddling with it. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Wait, first of all, I feel like that name was like out of left field or something. Like, you have Yuri, you have Natsuki, you have Sayuri, and then there's like Monica. Right? What a strange cast of characters. That's right. It's great to see you again, Leaky. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Shame. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Oh, we know he's definitely joining this club. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come on, sit down, Leaky. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. But you don't even like me. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned it, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little ears. Aww. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Okay, I hope they show a photo of it. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking. You were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Can't imagine she was like, no! Don't touch the cupcake, it's not for you. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, I want to see the cupcake. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's like a circle. Looking for the best angle? Alright, that's it. There's something wrong with me. Ain't no way that's a normal response. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Probably because you're a dude that joined the all-girls club? A club that's been all-girls for a while? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Ah. I don't have to look for the perfect angle, I guess. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayuri said... Well, maybe. Ah, I know her type. But not for... You You know, you, dummy. Stupid. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? But are we not eating cupcakes? What does a book have to do with this? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh. She got called out. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. She's so cute! Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Well, you know, my friend lied to me and basically roped me into joining this club. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sir Yuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start up your own club? You could probably become a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Kind of yeah. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Leaky, what kind of things do you like to read? Yep, that's the question. Well, that's how you get called out. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way on answering that. Does manga count? Yep, there it is. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Nazuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. You joined a literature club! Oh, you're hurting their feelings. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's actually a very interesting way of putting it. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. Back in my days. I read it. I desperately grasp for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with the rock. At least you know your limitations, right? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, it's usually the quiet ones. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Mizuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Mitsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems... Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri saddles up behind Natsuki, puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Shut up, new member. No. Nazuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nazuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nazuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Puts foot in mouth. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea. Everyone? Azuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then, next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. So Yuri is your ride or die. It's like, yeah, I'm here for it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Leiki? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Wow, still gonna bring it up after all that? Ooh. The galls. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Look at all that emotion. Except for Yuri. Yuri's emotion is confusing me right now. And Natsuki's angry. Monica Sayuri is both disappointed, sad. But she's like, interesting. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry. I thought... Huh. Leaky. Yeah, it's kind of a bad move. That was a bad move on me. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You don't. You can't. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Whoa. Poor me. Oh, I gotta write a poem so I can spend time with 4 beautiful girls. Oh, woe is me. Let me play my tiny violin. Right, okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. You know, I think I could have kept that to myself and just skipped the disappointment. Like, if I didn't say anything, I didn't have to put them all through that, you know? One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Or maybe I'm a weirdo that likes to disappoint them and then make them happy, like, I don't know. Well, learn more about my character traits, I guess. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. I don't think it was... Okay. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Because my cupcakes were adorable. Then that makes it official. First of all, her hair is like covering Natsuki's mouth, like... Ooh. Kinda rude, Monaco. Just kinda rude. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Write a haiku. Monica looks over me at once. Look over at me once more. Leaky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Not well. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. No, you cannot. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Azuki clean up their food. Hey, Leaky, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Can't imagine if I said no, even though we live next door to each other. That'll be kinda another bad move, some might say. Sure, might as well. Am I playing hard to get? Is that what? Why you gotta say might as well? So rude. Yay! She's so cute. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I think they really could have named her better, like... Goodness. Will I really be spending every day after school in the literature club? Or would I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Yeah? Exactly. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, so we gotta write a poem. Our options are clumsy, sticky, despise, happiness, chocolate, jumpy, dazzle, shopping, heartbeat, and analysis. I feel like those are very different words. But I think I'm gonna go with chocolate. Maybe a heartbeat. Okay. The game is called Doki Doki, so I gotta go with heartbeat, you know? Tenacious, fun, suicide. I know this word is probably for Yuri, but dang. Hi, thanks for stopping by, Untamed Dex. How are you? We have vacation, question, bubbles, hope, existence, starscape, and melancholy. I think they like starscape. If I could pronounce it properly, goodness. There's anime, dark, swimsuit, vibrant, after image, whistle, summer, infallible, time, and sparkle. Let's put anime. We have defeat, holiday, playground, wonderful, forgive, skipping, giggle, broken, and agonizing, and sweet. Let's do wonderful. We have fireworks, raindrops, cry, boop. Alright, it's gonna have to be boop. Let's do the rest. Disarray, climax, ribbon, candy, color, and philosophy. It's boop the snoop. Nightgown, hair, incapable, romance, alone, destiny, intellectual, anxiety, extreme, and meager. Let's do destiny. We have nature. Oh, I'm gonna go with kitty. Nature, flee. First time playing. Yeah, this is my first time playing. I was just told it's a visual novel. Don't look at anything else about it. So, we'll see how that goes, and thanks for the follow. We have nature, flee, breathe, landscape, calm, vanilla, rainbow, kitty, hopeless and loud, sadness, vertigo, me, cheeks, childhood, whisper. What are you going for? I don't think I'm going for anyone in particular at the moment. I think I'm just trying to see what... Just clicking around with the words right now. Disaster. I think with cheeks. I feel like somehow I'm like going well with Natsuki so far. Heaven sent disown. According to my word choices, I feel like I'm matching up with Natsuki the most. triggers for Natsuki. Consent. It's interesting they don't have Monica here, but I feel like it's probably for a specific reason. So vivacious mouse blanket game. We'll do sugar. Valentine, cage, amazing, pure, dream, email, joy, buddy, chart, bed. What buddy? Milk, vitality, entropy, pain. Yes, that's messed up how the president is not to our chance, right? Like, obviously, the main character seems to have something for Monica, but strawberry, unstable, nibble, nibble. Disoriented friends. I can't even pronounce that. Puppy. This puppy. Kawaii, embrace, jump, melody, awesome, sunset, ocean, fickle, party, frightening. Melody. Lucky, misfortune, desire, heart, treasure. Treasure? Lazy, cute, bliss. Slow, doki doki. Passion. No passion. He'll probably doubt he will get a chance with her. That's true, because he did say that, oh, like, she was, like, really smart, athletic, like, just perfect. Parfait. Crimson, Tragedy, Graveyard, Precious, Inferno. Let's do Inferno. Lust, Rain Cloud, Uncontrollable. Well, the game is written for him to only have 3 options, like, bro. Really? Only 3 options? Huh. Man, I wonder why. I know there's a plus. Like, another version of this game afterwards. Maybe Monica might be an option there. Plus, Rain Cloud. Lollipop, silly, I'm kidding. Let's do Fantasy Massacre. Like, I know these words are for Yuri, but dang, this girl. Let's do love. Tears, shame, papa. Contamination. Plus, I think the plus is just the girls having time with each other. Yeah, that is really true. Fluffy. Hi again, Leaky. Glad to see you didn't run on us. Run away on us. I don't know, I feel like if I tried that, Sayuri is like knocking on my door like, come out! You promised! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Leaky. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry, he told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Thanks, Sayuri ratted me out. And last year, too. Hey, I'm getting brought out. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're going to be gone. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Dang, he just called her out. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. The little eyes. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Leaky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You better have fun then. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. I can't even see the floor! Oh my gosh. And you almost set your house on fire once! Is that so? She was like, I don't remember that. What are you talking about? It can't be me. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Lee can become good friends too? Sayuri? Hmm? Ah, my airhead friend. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? More tea. Wait, Sayuri. Me? Not really. No, I just happened to bring this, and you just happened to be there. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'm at the store and I'm connected to the Xfinity Wi-Fi. I always see those around. I guess you have to put in login information for it. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. I'm gonna assume you have Xfinity, right? Like you didn't just hack into their Wi-Fi. I mean, if you did, you don't have to admit it. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. It's a book. Oh. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Nah, I'm just an ordinary person. I feel like people say that are just really humble. But hopefully it's good Wi-Fi at least. I feel like people who claim they're ordinary are just being humble. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Ah, it's lagging. Void, is it lagging for you too? It might be the free Wi-Fi. Dang it, Xfinity! Untamed Dex believed in you! Welcome back. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Hey, it is free! And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. She's so adorable! This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't think it's accidentally, I think it's just her. She's natural. I disconnected from it. Yuri's your favorite? Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, it might have been the slow... It might have been the free Wi-Fi then. It's funny, even there's like some places that get free Wi-Fi when you get connected to it, it's so slow, like you might as well just use data. Sometimes it's like, what was the point of that? I appreciate the, like, having the option of free Wi-Fi, but if it's like nothing's loading, like, there's no point. It's free but doesn't work like things. Yeah, honestly. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading too much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I'm already done with the book. Slow poke. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But hey, what do you think of the game so far? I like it so far. I usually like visual novels. Not good with voices though, so that's why they all sound like they almost have the same exact voice. But yeah, I like it so far. I like the artwork also. I'm guessing you've played it before? That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exacerbated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? So that was a closet. It looked really big from afar. Yeah, you played it before. How did you like it? Freaking Monica. Oh yeah. How do you like it with no spoilers? Just like... Like you like the characters, you like the artwork, you like the developers. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. My manga is out of order. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? That's what it sometimes feels like. Family members, you know where everything is, and they somehow manage to mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. Nah, man. Be a weeb. Embrace your inner noob, you know? Gush about it. How do you know anyways? You announced it yesterday. Exactly. I like everything about the game except something. Okay. Is this typically your style of artwork? Or is this your typical game genre that you go for? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. It's written on my face that I'm a nerd. What's that supposed to mean? I see. I feel like I've been offended. There is a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. I play mods of the game. I play mods of the games. Oh. Oh, there's mods for Doki Doki? Didn't know there were any. Maybe Monica's an option there. They're like, I need Monica, my queen! curious. I pulled out a stack. Only true mod, honestly. There it is. Nazuki snatches it out of my hand. It's mine. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. There are tons and tons. Huh! I guess mods you have to download something separately, but I didn't think a game like this would have that option to have a mod. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Many people don't like the original, but without playing it, you could not play mods of it. And you could not play mods of it. Ah, so you have to finish the original storyline in order to be able to add mods to play variations of it? Because I was thinking it was probably something like Minecraft where it's like you just download the mod and just play it. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means that it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Dang. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass of that door. And she's like, get out. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Miki. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Mizuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Oh. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's all their face. Technically, you have to download, then copy the game folder, then add/replace mod assets in games and stuff like that. So kind of like Minecraft when they have to do that. They just launched a game. Yeah. Yeah. I might check out what mods they have after finish running through the original. I'm guessing you like visual novels? Like, is that usually your type of games? It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Nazuki grabs my hands and pulls me out of the closet. Get out of there! She then takes a seat against the wall behind the windowsills. She passed on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. You know, they're in a classroom with a lot of chairs, and somehow I have to sit on the floor. You play horror games too. Have you seen there's a new horror game called Suffer the Night? Rhythm games? What exactly are rhythm games? Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Thank you! That's what I'm saying. Why are we sitting on the floor in a classroom? I take my seat. I play along with music types. Huh. What is an example of a rhythm game? I guess I never really like look for games in that genre, so I wouldn't really know. Beat Saber, right? I'm sure you've seen it. I don't think so. I almost thought DDR? Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. Lightsaber slashing blocks along the music. I think that one counts. Huh. I don't think I have seen that one, but I get the concept. VR though. You'll make me feel weird about it. Suki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Cooties. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Now I can say that it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Nazuki once again comes inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Oh, why are they all so cute? I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You gonna go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish reading the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. I'm just good at multitasking, what can I say? Nazuki? It looks like there's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make for the lack of plot. So... what should I expect from this? Not the Spanish Inquisition. Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I don't really know you. This is my second day. I mean... well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. And there are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Is that really a compliment? I don't know. Hey, wait. There you go. See? What is that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. That's where she gets her recipes from. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, I mean it's called Parfait Girls. Nazuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I don't think so. I don't think it's a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Yeah. It's a coincidence. Like I will ever be into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. She's like saying that and you see like the knife stabbing her in the heart like, oh, yeah, who will be that? Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Honestly. Could be worse, guys. Could be worse. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Aw, so cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? I feel like I'm saying this is kind of boring, so... Are you good? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well... I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? Hmm? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Or she says she has no friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know these kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. Dang, I think you just called her a loser. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Like, yeah, you are a loser. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he found this. He found that you discovered a passion for baking. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems. She just called me irrelevant. That's fair. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? I like her. Discord? Oh. All good. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Nazuki starts laughing. Well, I guess after doing the poem, the next scene will be with whatever character liked your words the most. Does that make sense? I totally forgot that happened. Nazuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. Are you good with poetry? Like reading or writing? I mean, I'm sure I could read, but writing, it's been very, very long since I've written any poetry. Oh no, do I have to, like, write a poetry using those words next? You always feel a little bad for her, since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Which words? I think some of the words I picked were like kitty, puppy, heartbeat. There was sugar. Probably the general words. Yeah. A lot of them were just like food or animal related. I just finished this chapter. Mizuki's voice sparkled with excitement. Picked random ones. Hey, I picked words that spoke to me, okay? And they just happen to be food and animals. There's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's harder to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. I'll give you 5 random words and you'll try to make a poem. Alrighty, boy, do you want to pick 2 words? I'll think of the other 3. But that makes me smile a little to myself. Monica. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Well, in honor of this game, one of my words is going to be cupcake. I'll write it out. Cupcake? Why are you calling me out like that? Cupcake and heart. Yeah, in 5 words. So leek, cat, cheese, cupcake, and heart. Monica. Are you all ready with today's poem? Nope. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? We were getting to a good part. Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Poem commencing. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh? Ah! Mizuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself to a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Mizuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but... Monica just said... But Monica, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. I don't want to read more of this. Ugh. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow and we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Capiche? By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Mizuki's enthusiastic face. Or I'm more scared of what will happen if I don't finish. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. That's the problem with lending manga to people. They can potentially crease it, fold it, bend it, spill food on it. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. Oh no! I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. So Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Ah, we have a poem by Untamed Dex. I have a cat. His name is Cheese. Cheese makes my heart flutters every time he does something cute. I love how he's playful, though dangerous too. Last time he went into my brother's room. There's a leak! I hear far away, while Cheese had broken my brother's... Here? I dig it. My next cat will be named Cheese after your poem. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Heart, I meant. Okay, so I will reiterate it. I hear far away, while Cheese had broken my brother's heart. No worries. I enjoyed your poem, thank you. I will dedicate my next cat's name to your poem. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complied as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I show my poem to first? Let's do your best friend. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayuri first. She's my good friend after all. Yeah, thanks for the poem, man. This is a good poem, Miki. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poem in his spare time? Dex, do you write a lot? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. It's not that good, but it's still a poem. I don't write a lot, no. Okay, it's a lot more than compared to a lot of people. I mean, I don't think it's been like years since I've written a poem, and I don't think I would have been able to come up with one that quick also. So yeah. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Thanks for following Shiny5016. If I was in a literature club, I think I would improve. Honestly, there's like a lot of book clubs and whatnot, but I don't think there's actually a... Oh, I guess that would be the same thing. Not exactly, actually. They would mostly read together, right? I don't think they would have poems. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Grave Error 44. I like your username. Thanks for stopping by, Grave Error 44. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom? How goes it? It's going pretty good. How's it with you? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Leaky. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Sometimes. Trying new things like this for other people. Have you played this game before, Grave Error? This is my first time playing, so if you have, no spoilers, please. There's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. Have indeed. I mean, let's be honest. We all need to be open-minded. Hey, thanks for stopping by, random fandom. 69, nice. What's up? I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. And then again, this game's the best played blind, so you won't get any spoilers from me. Yeah, that's what I've been told. I just told this game is a visual novel, and just go in it. See, boy, that's what I said. Nice. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Have you guys played mods of it? Because Dex was telling me that they play mods of this game. And I didn't realize that this game would have a mod, so I thought that was pretty cool. A few of them. How is the replayability with the mods? I guess that would be my only concern with mods on a visual novel game. Because it's different, because I'm assuming it's not like mods like Minecraft where it's always like very brand new or different all the time. Or even like mods on Sims, you know? Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. I mean, there is many mods where you say... Sayuri. So I guess it could change with mods. All the replayability. Change their fate. Interesting. She get hooks up with the bad guy. Looks at myself in the mirror. Am I the bad guy? That'd be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Me too. We'll see about that. Click outside poem area to continue. Hi Shiny, I am not playing a mod. This is my first time playing this. RL what? 10,000. This chat made me Doki Doki for different reasons just now. I hope it's a good thing. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, everything of it up to it was pretty good. Until the I want breakfast. I played Doki Doki Spark of Hope. If you want, I can link you a website for mods, but not until you beat the game. Time for some thick Among Us. I want breakfast. I didn't expect it, but you know, like, it was pretty great. And yeah, I would like a link to the website for mods, but after I'm done. I would do the same. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but you're hungry. Did you wait until this morning to write this? She has the same personality as a Goku. No. Just a little bit. That's not ice cream, but that's me. You know, you can't go wrong with ice cream. Unless you're lactose intolerant, then you know. It's between you and that ice cream and the future you. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. You don't lactose? Then you're a lucky one. A lot of people lactose and have to suffer. Alrighty, what's your favorite ice cream flavors? Mine is coffee. It's weird, but can't go wrong with coffee ice cream. Specifically, Java chip. Ooh. Starbucks used to make a Java chip ice cream. They sold it before. Sadly, you're lactose intolerant. I am too. But I feel like with a lot of people that are lactose intolerant, nobody takes it seriously. A basic answer. Chunky chocolate sounds good. You can't go wrong with chocolate also. Who knows Monica's favorite ice cream flavor? Can't imagine. My favorite ice cream flavor is ice cream. All of it. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? I mean, vanilla ice cream flavor is kind of good. You can't go wrong with a classic vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream, like... always good. Can't go wrong. It sounds just like you. Who knows Baskin Robbins? Yeah, they always have... their thing is 31 flavors, right? Yeah. I think Dunkin' Donut and Baskin Robbins are under one same company umbrella now. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. She likes gum ice cream. Or like bubble gum ice cream. I'm sorry, Monica. You gotta go. Mint Moose Track is the best. I've had Moose Track before. I didn't know they made a mint version of that. Even though you were late to school? Yeah, breakfast comes first. It doesn't matter if you're late or not. It's bad to skip breakfast. She comes out running with her toast in her mouth and her sunny side up egg just in her palm while she's running. Like, don't break the yolk! I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Oh, she likes mint ice cream. Or was it both? I forgot. I think mint I can forgive. I don't think I can forgive bubblegum ice cream. And thanks for following, Solo Monica. This game is not recommended for children or... Okay. Thanks for the creepy text, Solo Monica. This is my first time playing it. I probably should have put that in the title. Yeah, probably. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. It's funny, I had somebody over on the YouTube side whose username was Sayuri, and now there's someone here named Monica. Huh, bottle spray, bad, bad. Stop it. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I don't know, I feel like her poem was pretty good for what it was. Like, it was pretty good. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next to? Let's do Nazuki. We looks at each other. Eyeballs big. We look at each other with a Spider-Man meme. What? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, I don't like you, bye! Kicks me out of my room. She rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. She's like, nah. And thanks for the follow, Random Fandom 69. Still nice. Huh? What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Miss Streamer, who is your favorite Doki? Currently, I really like Yuri, because she's just so adorable. But right now, I've been having a lot more interactions with Nazuki, so Yuri's still best girl. She's angry. Would I be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad? She's so tiny. She's so cute. They're all really adorable. I like Yuri a lot because there's a certain part where she like plays with her hair, and I think that's so cute. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. I could pick her up and take her to Olive Garden. You can. Step 1. Find tiny person. Step 2. Pick them up. Step 3. Take to Olive Garden. Step 4, question mark. Step 5, profit? Done. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Question mark. So in other words, you're saying you liked my poem? Nazuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I'm gonna stay silent. I say that mostly to myself. Nazuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss if she likes my poem. Take the W, man, take the W. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Your ranking is Nazuki, Sayuri, and Yuri. Best to worst. I like Sayuri because she's like personal cheerleader all the time. I feel like she's pretty great. And plus, first of all, my character is a terrible best friend to her, okay? And next door neighbors are like, yeah, I don't want to wait for her because she's always late and oversleeps. I could wait, but I don't want to. And just leaves her? Terrible friend. Only because Monica will make me do it if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. This is so bad! Oh no! Oh man, Azuki. Oh, oh man. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Why? Her poem. I did not really expect this from her. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. You're not good enough to understand. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Cause she read her own poem. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that poem. Oh. Well. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. You know what? You go, Nazuki. Get that published. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Finally, someone understands the meaning, right? It was really funny though, like I did not expect that from her. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Would you like to join the National Nazuki Fan Club? Sign me up! Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. She's so proud of herself. I'm glad you learned something. She was like, "You're welcome. I've blessed you with my poem." I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Okay, let's do Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh, why is she so cute? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Here's the club link. Thanks. Yeah. It's real? Is it real? Nice, thanks. I'll definitely check it out after stream. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. Just confirm. This is your first time. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. She's so adorable. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes. And we really haven't gone anywhere. We're just staring at each other. Hey, what about me? I also have a server, Deft one. Hey, send it over. I'll check it out. I can't go back in. I can't go back in the messages, right? I think so. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Look at her playing with her hair! Cute. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? First rule of the internet, don't click on random links. You make a solid point. But later me will have to deal with that. I will look at all the Discord links afterwards. Right, it said that there's a specific writing habit that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. She's so smart! It might take some time, but it all comes with practice, and learn by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. I think she's the only girl. She's the only one that's giving good feedback about it. Nazuki can be a little biased though. Yup. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nazuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I do mind. Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. She's so into literature. She's so adorable. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate behind the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I really liked it. That was really good. I'm sorry for having such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. It's cursive. I'm just not good at it. I'm sorry. Ah. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Ah, I like this poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. This girl said mild. Something easy to digest, I guess. Are you into ghost theory? That's what it seems like. Hey. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Leaky. It's like, young one, let me teach you. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. While lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things too. It won't be long until you get good. You too can be as good as me. All things not considered, Yuri's still the one for me. So far, I like all of them for different reasons. I think I will have to choose at the end, because right now I'm like, I like them a lot. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Monica's next. Hi, Leaky. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Leaky. Monica's writing tip of the day. I'm a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Leaky. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. I don't think guys like being called cute. Right? It's like almost insulting to them. Probably. Depends. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Nazuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ah ha ha ha, thank you. If you say so. Yep. Any chance have you read something by Shel Silverstein? Yes. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Nazuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of a poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. You do you, boo. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. She's like, or is it? Ah ha ha, ah ha ha. Stares awkwardly at each other. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes? A nosy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching far into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? Right? It was very profound. Hole in the wall has to be weird to find. Yeah, I feel like if the first thing I see a hole in a wall, I'm just gonna like I like cover it, like plaster it out. I'm like, why is it here? I just fill it in. Oh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. I guess Deck's favorite Doki is Monica. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And an epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. She's your favorite. Yeah. Haven't had much interaction with her yet. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah, some kind of like revelation that she had. A light bulb moment, some might want to say. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That's awful. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I wonder we're gonna get more afterwards. Thanks for listening. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I'll glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I end up getting myself into. I don't even see his poems. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes laid on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Why just move my hand? Not gonna lie, I'm energetic, but now my energy is fading. Caffeine crash? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Don't head towards the light, right? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oof, should not like that word. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oof. Yeah, they just have really different writing styles. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Eesh. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Leaky did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Ooh, she said, I'm a pro. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Ah! Yikes, these are fighting words! Which I haven't yet. Oof. And Leaky liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was inspired by it, or he was impressed by it. Nezuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Okay, I like how the music changed to really comical right now. It's not what I... It's like giving me circus and UFO vibes. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Leaky appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how did... You know he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. Right? Is it giving you circus and UFO vibes? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, it's fighting time. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one with boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Leaky started showing up. Oh. Is she angry because she's flat-chested? Nazuki! Nazuki, that's a little... She did play though. She did play that card. Oof. That's a little... That doesn't involve you! Monica, okay. She rolled a nat 20. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Leaky, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she just get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the writer, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Leaky. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Leaky? I hope they don't make me pick. I feel like they're gonna make me pick. Well... I look at my phone. Wow! Look at the time! I gotta go! My mom's calling me for dinner! How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. No, I'm gonna have to pick. Help me, Sayori! Yep. Who will Leaky choose for the one that has to reason? The third option! Not my Not up to me. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up words I have in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Ignores. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah! Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Leaky. We know what you're doing. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few little words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they ever were. Big and beautiful. Appreciate the thought. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewilder expression. Bewilder. There it is. Bewilder expression. Sayuri stands for balance and kindness, which makes her a great VP. Truly. I'll make some tea. She rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. Hey, what you said? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I don't know why her text is the only one that's in quotations. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself up to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that's just because Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Is she really an airhead then? I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Leaky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. I'm like, no, I have to write again? So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself with newfound determination. Leaky, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. See? That's a much better response than last time, like, I guess. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Stinky cheese. This biz. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Leaky, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Ah yes, because I have no social skills, I remember that. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught onto the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, ulterior motive! I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Dang, you're a user. You're gonna use her like that. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Day 3. We're doing this again. We want to talk to Yuri this time, so it's gonna be dark and angsty words like disown, misfortune. Oh, misfortune was Sayuri, huh? Dark. What? Inferno. Okay. Unrequited. Sadness. Disaster. Contamination. Empty. So I feel like both of them are very similar in darkness. Incongruent. Secretive. Massacre. Unstable. Infallible. Misery. Grief. Captive. Eternity would have worked also. Oh, good to know. Let's see. Crimson. Okay, so it is Yuri. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. Oh, raindrops would have been Yuri. I appreciate the help though. I feel like that's gonna happen again, so I'll know to pick that next time. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Leaky. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I will go make a video right now, so bye. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Dex. But I guess it's always a simple thing with you. Anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Did she not eat breakfast again? I'll try to see you guys before you end the stream. Yeah, that'll be great! Hope you enjoy your video. Will you come with me to buy a snack? I'm always down for snacks. No thanks. Wow. Wow. Why say no? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Do I have a lot of snacks? Or am I broke? But why that all sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. Oh, she's broke, isn't she? She fumbles with a latch, and it gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the table desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. Oh, she wanted me to buy her snacks. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry, want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I will lend you some. Wow, why you gotta call her out like that? And then there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Why are you calling me out like that? Ugh. So that only leaves one option. Ugh. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Heh. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ah. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, totally get to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like yours, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad and now have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayuri? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... you wouldn't have come if it weren't for those cupcakes. So I had to trick Mizuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Ah, she got hit! Ah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I remember... schools used to sell giant cookies for $1. They were pretty great. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Do something bad, get slapped by cookie. Let's go. It's all because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Nazuki? That's so nice of you. Thank you for slapping me in the face with cookie. I should never have brought the school snack sales. Really? They always had that in the cafeteria. It's a giant cookie. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. See, I want a cookie that big that I can hug it, okay? The school ones, I couldn't hug that. That was not big enough. But she's able to hug her cookie. I'm very jealous. Jeez, just eat it. Sorry, your wrap. He tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sorry, suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over just one cookie. Nazuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours look really good too, Nazuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Dang, she knew. Fine. Still, I'm very happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat, goes behind Nazuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. You're embarrassing me, Mom. Cookie in one hand, Nazuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Nazuki's cookie. You know, that's what I thought she was gonna go for. Get close enough, steal a bite. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayuri trots away to safety. I was pretty sure I would have done that too. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri... Eh? Nazuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Dang. That's true. Excuse me? I know there had to be one person that took offense to it. They're like, yeah, you know, I am garbage, you are right. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. And to be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. She can do it all, apparently. I don't, really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Yeah, Monica. Play us something. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, let me whip out my piano. I won't let you down, Lakey. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Only Sayuri getting hit with a cookie. No, not really. I chose to leave Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nazuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone has settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yeah, sounds about right. Yuri is back to her book. Nazuki disappeared into the closet for anime. Or no, manga. Manga. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. Have you read it? More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. It only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? The one I haven't cracked open yet? Yep. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, what a coincidence. I'm just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I just had to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she decides, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kinda dark, isn't it? Didn't she say a light read? You already made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. We already knew what to expect with her, so... Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Leaky? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so I don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive from the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's usually the quiet ones. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but just because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Aw, see, he's a good boy. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe just a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I sign my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. You know, they do have the same copy of the same book, but I guess for the romantic aspect of it, this will do. Here. She takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. Aww. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Are you reading, sir? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face and our eyes met. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I think Yuri is making me Doki Doki a little bit. Just a bit. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. And next time I write another poem, now I'm gonna try to get Sayuri. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned it at my own volition. I'm slower. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not that I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Baliki, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh no. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Please stop, this is too abrupt. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, sparing from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Like, I need to read more stuff? I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and I slip it back into my bag. Or, you know, bookmarks exist. Bookmarks would be a good option. Who do I show my poem first? Let's do Yuri since we were talking to her. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Does she forget to talk again? Do you like it? Miki, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. Oh no. Knees weak. Arm spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know what Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like that, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Huh. I'm kind of thinking of this as like a pattern, because last time we picked Natsuki for the one-on-one, and then we're talking to her about people will laugh at her writing. And now we have the one-on-one scene with Yuri, And she feels the same also. Again, Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway. Do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. This one is called A Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. That very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh, soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry for more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take that at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Leaky? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things makes us uncomfortable. After all, if I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener. What should we do next? Let's do Natsuki. I like your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. Are you really not good enough for that yet? It fell flat. Oof. That may be true, but I wanted to try something different. I'm doing my best, Natsuki. I'm still trying to figure this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. She's like, cough, Yuri. Let's make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, so I see right through that BS. Ha! Making your reader look so hard for all that deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion, so I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Okay. So this one is Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg real bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Well, that's terrible. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that's the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. You don't like Amy. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It also helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree to the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. It sounds a little personal. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, or as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Is it her baking and manga? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about unusual hobbies of hers. I don't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make fun of each other's insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Nazuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Does she feel insecure about her weird behavior and stuff? I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure yesterday. but the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even her writing style is really different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. If that's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there is a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Tip of the day. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. We're gonna have Sayuri. Ooh! I like this one, Miki. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. She's so adorable. Why is she so adorable? That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Kashmol, yeah. Mizuki is smaller. But they're all adorable in their own ways. But that's why I just go by my heart. And if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. Why are you always thinking about other people? You need to think about yourself once in a while. And if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Small brain, yeah, I think it's a small brain. The airheadness is very cute. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems? Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. And it makes a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. That's also 2 words for rainbow. Rain cloud. Bittersweet. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Leaky. I should go write that down then. She's like, let me write that as my today's poem. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't seem like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I opened up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I feel like this is someone in a coma. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I feel it, girl. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. And Monica is the last one. Hi again, Leaky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Leaky. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not really sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayuri, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Goodness! Okay, the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Huh. He's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just that kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it almost feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I just thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri has never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It is a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's all those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if takes just standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. I don't know, I really hate public speaking, so I completely understand the nervousness. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expected faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica. This is too sudden. Well, you can't recite your poems in front of a club. Do you think you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind. She just stands behind a podium. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this for next time. I will be back online later tonight, but I will be streaming a different game called Valheim. Tomorrow, around the same time, I will be streaming the rest of Doki Doki as a continuation. So definitely do try to stop by and check it out tomorrow as well. Let me save this just to make sure. There you go. Return. Okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I will be on, so definitely do keep an eye out for it. It's gonna be around the same time as well. I'm just gonna do a continuation of it. I'm not sure how long this game, like the gameplay of this for the first round, or for the vanilla version of it, but yeah. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. I really do appreciate the support. Hope to see you guys there tomorrow as well. If not, I hope you enjoy the stream at least. So thanks for watching, and until later tonight, if you want to check out Valheim, I will be playing with Void of Lux and potentially another friend of ours. But I will be on tomorrow as well, just to continue Doki Doki. So stop by tonight or stop by tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and until then, see ya.